What's up guys, Nepenthez here and welcome back to another FIFA 20 video. It is 6 p.m. on Thursday and so hopefully we have got some new content for you guys today. There is sadly nothing in season objectives and milestones as per usual. However, the winter refresh has been announced for tomorrow. So EA have released some tweets. First of all, it says winter refresh. Let me show you the tweet from EA unless it pops up on the screen here. And then we can have a look on here. Okay, it didn't. So let me show you the winter refresh here. So interestingly, there's icons there in winter refresh. That is very, very bizarre. And the league cards, are they the league cards or wait, which ones are they? Are they the season objectives or are they the milestone cards? So they are the milestone cards are there. And look at that. There's a winter refresh special card over on the right-hand side. So there's going to be some new stuff to come. Hopefully lots of good stuff. And EA start with, as part of Winter Refresh, only the top 50 players from around the world who have made the biggest improvement, +3 overall or higher, will receive an upgrade. And that is going to screw a lot of investors. Again, EA do everything they can to screw investors, but we'll continue. Here's a list of these players. Winter Refresh also means that new players will come into FUT 20. Check them out, and we're going to have a look at those in a second as well. And then EA Sports also tweet, over 100 players have received upgrades to skill moves or weak foot. Full list is here. That's weird. That's weird. I don't understand why. Well, I kind of understand it, but also I don't understand it. But anyway, let's see if there's any new objectives or anything in here. So there's a Future Stars Challenge, which I think is new. It doesn't look like there's anything else with regards to the game outside of the winter refresh stuff. So we could just go and have a look at that if there's nothing new. Nothing in live here, so nothing in favorites. Yeah, nothing in live. It's very. I'm very intrigued as to what EA have got there on plans. I suppose. Is there a new league SBC here? No new league SBC. So let's go back and have a look at the winter refresh. So first of all, it's, as I say, it's very interesting to me that EA are deciding that only the top 50 players are going to be getting upgraded. These are, as part of the winter refresh, the following players will be added to FUT on the week of February 16th to the 22nd, so in the next 3 days. So I have a feeling like this doesn't really make too much of a difference. There's not any major players here, but there are some players that are going to be quite important. So Gareth Barry is back. Joe Ledley is back. Jesus. And then I believe I think the one that people really want to see is from the Spanish league, because I believe Ansu Fati is getting added into the game. Where is it? Wow, is he? I don't see him here. Oh, there you go. Ansu Fati there from Barcelona. So the young boy, what is he, 16 now? He couldn't be in the game before because he was 15 years old, but now he's 16. He is added back into the game. There's a few other cards in there. Adil Rami for Fenerbahce and a few others. Nothing major that stands out there other than Ansu Fati. Next up, skill move and weak foot upgrade. So we've had Firmino, 4-star to 5-star. Ziyech, 4-star to 5-star for skill moves. Hernani, 4 to 5. Carrascal from 4 to 5. And then you've got Rashica and Kuku, Luis Sanchez, Edouard and Christensen from Malmo. Again, nothing major here. There's a few good skill move upgrades, but I'm looking at some of this stuff and I'm not really blown away by some of these. And then I guess the weak foot upgrades are in here as well. So Luke De Jong from Sevilla, 3-star to 5-star. That's a pretty big upgrade. And another one there as well from Feyenoord, 3-star to 5-star. That's a pretty big upgrade. There's a few here again, but there's nothing major here that I'm looking at. I might be missing one or two just scanning through these names, but there really isn't anything that blows me away by looking at what we've got going on here. It's all a bit meh. 2-star to 3-star, no one cares about. 3-star to 4-star is quite nice, but generally speaking, there's nothing major there. And then last but not least, the top 50 players that are going to get upgraded. Here's a list of the players that will be upgraded as part of Winter Refresh on February the 14th at 6 p.m. UK. This year, the focus is players who have had the biggest upgrades, 3 overall or higher. So I know there was a lot of people that were interested, reading from SoFIFA and such, as to what, investing in UCL cards and things like that and informs and stuff, and thinking to themselves, these are going to get bumped up when EA upgrade all these players, going to be able to make loads of profit, etc. EA have just killed that completely. The fact that they're only listing 50 players, or is it just the top 50 that they're noting? As part of the winter refresh, only the top 50 players from around the world who have made the biggest improvement will receive an upgrade. I don't understand that. That for me is just stupid. However, so they're upgrading Daniel James, Soyuncu from Leicester. He's had a great season this season. Mason Mount and Tomori. Vardy and Ndidi from Leicester again. Buendia and Krul from Norwich. Adama Traore from Wolves. That could still have an impact on his cards. James Maddison, Stevens, Egan, Grealish. He deserves it for sure. Who else have we got here that's quite big? Osimhen's going to get an upgrade. I wonder what that means for his objective cards and whether it will impact those at all, his future stars cards. Haaland is going to get an upgrade, which is quite nice. Werner's still going to get an upgrade, which is pretty good. Who else have we got here that's quite good? Zaniolo, and again, I wonder if that impacts his future stars card. Lautaro Martinez, again, I wonder if that impacts his future stars card. Erdegaard, another one with a future stars objective card. I wonder if that makes any difference. Who else have we got here? Nothing major. Now, Alexander Isaac there as well, which is an interesting one. But what gets me the most, first of all, I mean, for me personally, guys, this just is terrible, right? I don't think this is very good at all. What's really interesting is these cards here. They've put out this winter refresh promo. They've put in the season milestone cards. Obviously, we have 5 milestones right now. They've put in the icon cards, which may not mean actually a winter refresh like I first thought. It may mean the prime icon moments are coming, which we'll get onto in the game in a second, because they are the prime icon moments are kind of searchable now. And then that actual winter refresh card there, which I don't know, are the upgraded cards going to come out as a winter refresh card, or is there going to be a certain promo team that's going to come out with it as well? I don't particularly know. But what is, as I say, extremely interesting and slightly disappointing is definitely the lack of upgrades. Why only upgrade 50 players? Why? I don't understand what that means, or what that's going to interpret. And yeah, I guess I think the loading screen there is now on FIFA, which it was on for the what EA tweeted out with the winter refresh stuff. I think the loading screen is now there. So there you go. There is the actual loading screen for you guys. So yeah, the milestone players. Is it going to be more milestone players, or is it going to be the upgrades? Is it going to be the prime icon moments, or is it going to be upgrades to prime icons? And as I said, you guys can now go ahead and search. If you go to the transfer market and start looking at, like to say Henry, for example, his 94 is now there as a searchable item, and his picture is there as well. Now, of course, there's none on the market because they're not quite in packs yet. But you can see there, Pele, 99, he's there. Maradona, the 98, he's there. Ronaldo, now I think Ronaldo's hairstyle is his fun one with the thing on the front. That's him there now as well. So with regards, as I say, to other upgrades, the season objective players, now there's still 28 days to get these cards, so you've got a long time. I wonder what impact it has on these guys, because Zaniolo is getting an upgrade, Osimhen is getting an upgrade, James and Erdegaard are all getting upgrades. Now, based on their base cards, if we go ahead and have a look at, let's go in here. Based on their base cards, we know that they're getting a +3 upgrade as a bare minimum, but is that going to impact anything with the other special cards? So let's have a look at Osimhen first. And I just don't like what EA have done here with this setup. So Osimhen has a 74 base, so he's getting a minimum of an +3 upgrade. If that triggers, that's his Future Stars Academy card, and that's his Champions First Inform. I wonder, I'm be curious to see if that triggers his 79 to get upgraded, which will push his 82 up, which will push his 85 up, which will push his 88 up. That would be absolutely fantastic. Very possible that it won't. The same deal, I suppose, with Zaniolo. What's his base card compared to his first special card and his Future Stars card? So it's a 74 and then a 77 Future Stars card with an 80 Inform. And of course, he has the 83 Team of the Tournament card as well. So EA said it's a minimum of +3 overall, or +3 or higher. So Zaniolo might get upgraded to say an 80, at which case it would push up his 80 right wing and potentially his 83 team in the tournament. But once again, would it impact the other special cards? Very interested to find out. Then we've got Erdegaard as well. Oops, don't want to put him in there. Erdegaard as well. And again, if he gets a +3 upgrade, there he is. So he's already a 78 gold as well. So he is bound. This is the Future Stars card, and then the 82 is his FUT Champions First in Form card. So again, if he's guaranteed a +3, right? So he's guaranteed to go to an 81. Is that going to boost up anything in that special card that's then going to push that special card up? And then, of course, is it going to boost up the Future Stars cards? We don't know. And then last but not least, before we kind of get out of here for today, we've got James in there as well. Where is Daniel James? Is he even going to be here? There he is. So he starts off as a 72. He doesn't have any other special cards. So now this will definitely be an interesting one because we know he's guaranteed a +3. So if he goes from 72 to 75 and that pushes the 75 Future Stars up, who knows if his 86 becomes an 88 or an 89 and he actually becomes an absolutely phenomenal card. That would be absolutely brilliant. And then I'm hoping that we finally get some news or understanding as to how these cards are going to work. Hold on to the group reward for an additional upgrade opportunity. We've got 5 of these League SBC cards: Bundesliga, Liga 1, La Liga, Premier League, and Syria. And this has been one of the deadest areas of the game the whole year. But it looks like finally EA are either doing something about these or just adding a new one in. I wouldn't be surprised if it was either of those things. But there you go, guys. So we are getting Ansu Fati into the game. We're getting the Winter Refresh. We're probably getting Prime Icon Moments, Milestone Upgrades, and this new Winter Refresh card type, which I don't know what that is going to be. But that is going to be the end of the video for now. And I will see you guys later. For now, I'm out. Peace.